That theme reminds me so much of Harry Potter, I can't help it. So guys, welcome back to The Room, or The Room 2, more specifically. Long overdue, because I played The Room 1 quite a while ago, originally as a Patreon-sponsored series thing. So, first of all, if you haven't seen The Room 1, I recommend checking out my playlist for that playthrough of that game. Should be in the description, I hope, or something. But might as well experience them in order, or go play them. Go play both of them if you want. They're puzzle games. They're decent puzzle games about a puzzle box. I almost said escape room. It's tempting to say escape room because it's called The Room, but it's more of a puzzle box, really. So physical puzzles as opposed to clues necessarily, but I think there might be some clue stuff going on too. Anyway, sorry about the long gap between puzzle games. My mistake. Holiday season came up, and there's a lot of big blockbuster stuff that comes up in holiday season, and it gets you really busy. And of all genres, the one thing most neglected by that kind of season is probably puzzle games, which kind of just come out whenever they're done, honestly. But I'm going to try something new on the channel. I'm going to try very hard, and we'll see how successful I am. I'm going to try to have a dedicated time slot on my schedule. Not necessarily a specific time, because stuff shuffles around all the time, but I'm going to try to keep one specific slot open indefinitely, that is either small indie games or puzzle games. Like, either puzzle games or other short games that I have a backlog of to get to. I basically have this giant whiteboard list of games that I want to play, and I haven't got around to, and I think if I keep one slot open that's not allowed to be giant RPGs, that I can finally get to all these games I keep meaning to play. Because damn if all these RPGs that take 70 parts to get through don't really clog up the schedule. So I'm gonna be like, no more! I need one specific slot where I can play weird things, and puzzle games, and short things, and that'll hopefully add to more variety overall. Sorry for front-loading this discussion, but I wanted to get this out of the way before we start playing. So here goes. Last chance to check out The Room 1, or even play this game for yourself before you see it. Let's go. How do I type? Wait a minute. What? There we go. Sorry, it just didn't work at first. Alright, that was weird. I just, boom. Let's do it. Just doing a quick double check here. Graphic settings. It's really weird to think about. Very low, excuse me? Amazing. Whoa. There was a gap between those two. Look at that. Huh. Interesting. Also, what resolution is that? You're making up resolutions on me. Stop. Okay. Weird that it starts on very low, and weird how strange very low looks by default. Okay. Should be good to go. And so it begins. Ooh, the atmosphere. Alright, let's click to begin. Apparently they need to tutorialize it again. You drag with the mouse. Okay. Can I click on that thing? Double click to focus on notes. Click to drag them open. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. Now you are blind, but I have left you provision to see that your passage might be shorter than mine. I am forced to conceal it somewhere in this room, and trust in your wits to uncover it. I am not the only ghost in this place. AS. Which I believe was the symbol we saw last time, so I think it's notes from the same person as last time. Not that the story is the most important thing in the world for this type of game. Let's check the eyepiece. The lens is broken. Oh. So I think Room 2 might be a sequel to The Room. I mean, like, obviously it's actually a sequel as a product, but I think it might be a chronological follow-up, too. Because the last game ended with us starting off with a puzzle box, but then suddenly we got into, like, seemingly alternate dimensions, and then we seemed to get trapped somewhere. And we had a lens, and if it's broken, maybe we have to repair it. Maybe it's the same one from the last one. Alright, so this was originally a series of phone games, so if you guys want to play ahead, you can actually, I believe you can play The Room 3 on tablets and phones. It's been out forever. I don't really have a way to record tablets and phones, so I'm gonna wait for them to come out on PC, and frankly, the significantly upgraded graphics for the PC version is a hell of an upgrade compared to what I've seen of what the phone version looks like. Alright, so we can zoom out more. Hello. So now we have multiple tables in the room. That's new. What if the whole game takes place in one room and you keep finding more tables or something and they affect each other in some way? Alright. Let's move you out of the way. Oh. Oh, it has a little nub. There we go. What's gonna be in here? That appears to be a puzzle. A puzzle? It looks like some of the objects can be moved. Let's figure it out then. Ah, these are on rails, aren't they? So that one already fits immediately. But we need to rotate it so other pieces can fit. Puzzle boxes are so satisfying. And if it's a video game, you don't have to worry about breaking anything. And nobody has to actually try to make a working one either. Hey, we got a lens. That was quick. I assume we just slide it over. There you go. And now we have our eyepiece working again. Okay. Sometimes the eyepiece can use to see things that are otherwise hidden. We have a fingerprint. What is that? A small piece of shaped metal. I should try to find where this piece can be used. This game's not going to be all holding me by the hands, by the way. This is just a tutorial. They're trying to make sure I know what buttons do. Small piece of shaped metal. Okay. Let's see where I can put it then. Maybe right there. Oops. Accidentally double-clicked. Probably not right there, actually. Can I look closer to that? It looks like something should fit there. Yes, it does. We have a series of hinges or locks on this thing. Not a lot of option to zoom in necessarily. We have weird runes everywhere. Space Invader, Zed, Hourglass. We have a groove on the table. Oh, we also have a letter. Can I slide it out? Oh, there we go. Question mark, button will glow when a new hint is available. I will ignore those for the rest of the game. 23rd of October, 1883. Mr. Rigby, suffice it to say that I do not share my colleague's faith in your character. Were it up to me, I should not engage a man of such low breeding and even lower station as yourself. The very thought of taking a grave robber into our service chills my stomach. But as Mr. de Montfaucon is fond of saying, needs must as the devil drives. It falls to me, then, to brief you on your ungodly task. As you should be well aware, you shall only be paid upon your successful return with the artifact. Should you find yourself having any ideas otherwise, I must stress to you that, while the artifact is of enormous value, it is only of value within a certain small community of researchers. It is not for the eyes or hands of an uneducated man such as yourself. I unconditionally demand that you do not interact with the object in any way. It might prove incredibly dangerous for you to do so. It is an instrument of great power, and should not be interfered with by inferior minds. Wow. What a likable person this person turned out to be. Fantastic of them. Alright, let's just go ahead and go to options real quick, and turn those off. There we go. There we go. No more flashing hint button in the top corner of the screen to remind me of the hints I'm not using. So I don't appear to be able to use the... I didn't appear to be able to use the eyepiece while reading the letter. But that down... Oopsie. Let's get rid of the eyepiece real quick. It's kind of distracting. That piece of table over there kind of looked like it might fit what I have here. Oh, it's a button. Oh, it's another one of these. Another tiny piece of shaped metal. Okay. Seemingly identical to the previous one. Looks like it. There we go. That Sora might be trying to shepherd me somewhere right now, but I'm kind of just ignoring it and looking around because I want to. Looking at the bottom of this podium, it looks like just embroidery. Yeah, double clicking on it doesn't let me go down there, so I don't think you can go past the rim of the table, so everything below the rim doesn't matter. It's just some nice little carved stone and vines. Atmosphere. What about these little sections here? Those are interesting. Let's take one last look at this, can I even actually? Let's look at the round box, if I can. No, I can't look at it anymore. It must be completely devoid of things. As a basic tutorial item, it's probably pretty empty and basic. And just what it is what it is. Okay, well that sure looks like the place to put the 2 things I have. There we go. What in the world's happening here? We have rotatable plates. Oh. They're way bigger on the other side. A strange brass sphere. Looks like it belongs somewhere. That can be said of all things in the game. Ooh, the base looks detachable, but not by hand. It has arrows. Interesting. No, I'm not trying to... Silly game. I'm trying to rotate it, not do that, not click on it. So the base has something going on with it. And this thing looks like an eyelid or something? It simultaneously looks like a globe and an eyelid, although the lines don't look anything like the surface of the Earth. Maybe constellations or something, judging by how the last game went. I'm guessing it goes here, of course. That's eerie. Alright, buttons? Does the whole thing rotate? No. Do you put something in it? There it is. Oh, that's terrifying. How weird is that? So I need to figure out a code. That was pretty much a given as soon as I saw one of them rotate. Let's check the note, for starters. Let's see. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. It could be west. Now could be north, because what is W and N? I don't really see other weird capitals in there, though. There's a lot of I's, and those are not a cardinal direction. Oh. S-E-S-W-N. Well, I was on the right path by checking there. S-E-S-W-N. Well, that's not terrifying. Oh. I thought the arrows were going to slide out. It's actually a whole medallion. Hello. Maybe it does slide out after all. Yes, it does. What are you? I wonder if anything matches the shape. Interesting. We've got a plate. Oh yeah, you can actually see little mechanisms that would at least try to explain how it moved in such a crazy way, even though it may not entirely make sense. We're probably going back to the previous podium. Probably goes right on top, right? Space laser spotlight. What are you? What's your deal? Oh, what are you gonna do? Oh, you can turn it around. Can I press the button or something on the back? What is your deal? At first I thought the sound was reflecting my movements as if to indicate which way is the right way to go, but as of right now it's not really making any sounds that correlate with anything. Can't tell if a light's supposed to be coming out of it. Is this the artifact I'm not supposed to be playing with? Oh, you can only look at it from behind, huh? Okay. I'm slightly confused, because I can't seem to interact with this thing. Oh. Stupid. Stupid head. Stupid. It has a light that only this can see. There's a Z over there. That's creepy. Oh, that's creepy. I don't know if I like that. Are there more weird letters flying around? Let's see if anything changed as a result of that. The rotation. Oh, weird, I can't back out. I'm stuck here. Okay, then, we'll keep looking around. Can I change this thing? There's a little, like, diagram down here, but I don't think I can move it meaningfully. There we go. So I need to find each of the runes that are on the table, probably. This mostly speaks to the type of puzzle game that the room is, which is that it's partly... You partly work on existing logic and knowledge of how the game works, and you're partly just along for the ride, as just weird stuff kind of starts to happen. So it uses some, like, Portal-like proper puzzle logic and some adventure game-style nonsense logic. Hi, terrifying. How you doing? I'll take that with my hands. Just go. Maybe I should have worn gloves. Whoa. Symbol? Rotatable symbol. No. Okay, don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, I see. Well. Yeah, I was gonna say, I take it we beat the tutorial. So it seems that the room games can get progressively more supernatural and strange with each game. The first game was just a puzzle box at first. For like 3 of the 5 chapters or something, it was just a puzzle box that probably was cheating by being a video game as far as mechanics go, but was largely, it felt like a physical object that made sense. And now it's getting further into the hybrid territory. You have done well to emerge from the crypt, sound of both mind and spirit, though I fear this is only the beginning of your trials. We have a ship? Might as well start off by looking around like this a little bit, right? We're just inside a ship, huh? Wow. Well, okay. The meaning of the word "the room" has evolved with time in this game series. Apparently, we have a cannon, we have cannonballs, we have some lights scattered around, barrels. I take it that most of it's just atmosphere, or at the very least, oh, look down there. There's clearly a box down there. I bet that'll light up at some point. So that almost looks like something too, but it might just be a chest. That looks more like it's actually a weird puzzle box type thing. And you can tell strategically the light doesn't actually reach it, so you can't get a good look at it yet. That looks like little symbols over there. Alright, well obviously I'm supposed to go here first. There is still no sign, and my patience wears thin. In my frustration, I even sealed foremast myself. A fool's errand, the fog is so dense I can barely see my own deck from the crow's nest, let alone the Helena. Regardless, I have had the gun deck run out the cannons in readiness. It is good to keep the men sharp. Foremast crow's nest cannons are all capitalized as if they're a clue. I know what a crow's nest is. I know what cannons are, obviously. Foremast, I'm slightly in the dark on. I know what a mast is, so I can probably figure it out. Oh, I guess it's the front mast, right? This thing? Assuming that's even a clue. I'm really in trouble on port and starboard. I'd have to look that up if I had to remember which one was which. Because it never comes up in my life. Well, I zoomed right on this thing like it's important, didn't I? I just meant to click on the ship, honestly. Oh, this is being zoomed in on the ship. Okay. So let's check out the foremast. Oh, that's whoa! Look at the color of that. The front one, both of the front ones are parchment colored. This one's like rainbow colored. I guess this would be foremast, wouldn't it? But I can't get to it. There's little compartments here. There's like a little tablet. A plaque at the bottom. Steering wheel, navigation. Okay, let's try going to the crow's nest. Here we go. Oh, it rotates. Okay. Is there anything? Oh, there we go. There's something to find. That's a key. A small golden key. Always good to spin things around a little bit, just to see if there's anything weird hidden around. Nope. Well, that was a quick find. Okay. So, foremast. That's the foremast, right? There it goes. Now let me go in. Must have been missing the right spot to click on. Is there a button? I wonder? I can't interact with this necessarily, the little nose. That catches my eye the most, obviously. Let's see here. Let's try again with the U-turned on. Nope. All that we're really getting out of this is some chromatic operation. Something's supposed to sit on this thing and make it go down, probably. Can I check these windows along the way? There's one. It doesn't look like it's very interactive, though. Although it's peculiar that it let me zoom in on it in the first place. Let's see. I have a key, but nowhere to necessarily put it yet. Can I click on this at all? Nope. Okay. Can I go up to the crow's nest up here? I cannot. Hey, now. Oh. This whole thing might slide sideways. There's a whole, like, gash down here. There's a track. But it also doesn't seem to do much yet. Interesting. Or not necessarily super interesting, actually. How about this back area? Oh, there we go. Here's something. What's your deal? There's waves. Can I change the direction of the back part? Because this is the back of the boat that helps with steering. I almost wonder if you could somehow change the direction it faces to help you, to somehow change something about that contraption on the bottom. And look at the cannons. The cannons move and rotate. There we go. And there's the keyhole. Oh. Found it. Important progress has been made. Please swing open. There we go. We have one gem, but not the other one. Is that another? Whoa, where are we going? I see. Okay. I'm gonna leave you behind for a second there, though. I want to look at more what's going on in here. Can I take that? A key. A strange-shaped key. Got like a Triforce looking thing going on it. Oh yeah, there's the strange shaped key right there. This game likes to have really specifically shaped keys. There's some treasure down there. It looks like it's just filler though for the inside of the contraption. That looks like it moves though. There's like rope and stuff lying around. Oh. A mountain. A moor. A palace. A slum. Why not the quarters of a galleon in full sail? With each dizzying step, I am whisked around the globe as simply as turning a corner. Will you be following my path, or forging one anew? What sights you must have witnessed, if my own experience is any guide. I'll keep leaving notes, and I urge you to do the same, that we might know if our paths have crossed. Thrilling as this is, there is something not quite right with this place, though I struggle to define what. Some earthy tang of reality that is quite missing. I sometimes fancy I can smell the lime and grease paint. Can I take it? No, it's just gonna stay there? Okay. It's distracting because it looks important, but it's just gonna stay there. I want to take those kinds of things away and put them in my inventory just to hide them. So no new detail here, huh? You're still staying put? Can I zoom in on the sail, on the mast itself? No. Whatever, the rudder, that's the word for it. Does this thing move now that it's open? Nope, not yet at least. Okay. Sure looks like it would. Anyway, I'm sure the key goes here, right? What's over here? A knocker? That's exactly what it is. A strange cylinder. Hi. Okay. That messes with its central gravity a little bit. Here we go. That's also probably a key of some kind. You jam it into something that shape and rotate it, I'm sure. Okay. Quick find. Does this have any... Oh, this does have a significance to it, doesn't it? Oh, this is weird. Yeah, this game's actually really comparable to escape rooms, actually. And actually now it's kind of becoming an escape room because instead of just being one contraption on a table, I just started interacting with the room itself a moment ago. Now we've got 3 types of keys apparently. Okay, that was just a curiosity click too. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Wait. Triforce shape? Worth a shot. That's the bottom right corner. This one is the top corner. This one doesn't have a symbol on it necessarily. Okay, so we have top and we have bottom right. So there's 3 different keys probably. One of them probably goes in there, but this one might go in there actually. No? It was worth a shot. That might just be telling me with something about this key specifically and where it goes. Or maybe it's this place where that key goes when I find it. All the other sides are dark. Likely intentionally. Oh, bottom left. There we go. So I found a circle that has bottom right and a circle that has bottom left, but I have a key that says top. So I probably have a key for the lock I haven't found yet, but I found the locks for 2 keys I haven't found yet. Can't do anything with this knocker on this side, the handles. Oh, goodness me. That's a lot going on there. Whew. Okay. So oh. Messed up. So I need to make the hole shaped like this probably, right? Like a little house or a helmet, basically. There we go. That's probably what I needed. The keyhole's shape doesn't match the key. Does it not? So square, angle, triangle, flat. Square. Oops. Let's rotate the camera a little bit. Oh, it's square on top. Then it bends out and then it has a triangle. There we go. Let's rotate the camera so I can see the angle of it a little bit. Look cooler. Hey! These are complex locks. What in the world? Hi. Might be time to turn this on. Or not. Now what are we looking at? Does this whole thing move when I touch it? No? There's a series of pedestals or buttons. There's moon type engravings everywhere. It seems like if you can rotate the gears, the whole yeah, if you can rotate these gears, it would look like the whole thing, the whole track would move, and maybe this would open. Interesting. I don't think this would fit. Nah, it doesn't fit anything quite yet. We have a green key. I see no keyholes. Do you slide? What was the clue? I lost it. No. I was clicking, so I didn't see the clue. There we go. There we go. That's when the actual eyepiece comes in handy, so you can see through things like this. Hello. We have made the beginnings of progress. Okay, well now I know what's going on here then. Whoa. So then there's also you. Ah! And now we have a new piece I can slide. So some of these are just me finicking around with things. Yeah, you kind of just press the buttons like it's a fidget device. And I've already found this, so I can continue. What have I done? Oh god. What if you had one of these? How crazy would that be? Although it's a lot of work for a one-time cool puzzle. I like that you can see all these really intricate designs of mechanics underneath it that shows you like how that was all supposed to work. If you looked at it really close, I don't know if it would make that much sense necessarily, but it looks convincing enough at first glance, if nothing else. It didn't take long for us to track her down. We raced north for 2 miles on the deep sea currents to overhaul her head start. Approaching the mainland, we turned west for 2 miles to cut her off at the coast. With no sign, we headed 3 miles back south to meet her. We sighted her sure enough, but she cut through the cape before we could intercept. Now we must wait for the tide. So that's directions on how to proceed, I think. So north 2, west 2, south 3. North 2, west 2, south 3. North 2, west 2, south 3. Whoa. Hey. Oh, there's a keyhole down here, too. What's going on down here? Ow. Sometimes you click on something and a description pops up, but because I'm clicking to interact with it, Oh. Weird. All the clicking I do, just because I'm screwing around with the game in general, leads to the pop-up description disappearing immediately, and it doesn't come back, apparently. Okay, so do I need to rotate these things around until the right one's there? That seems easy enough. There we go. Probably you, right? Oh. Cool. Interesting. I might have just pre-solved something that I didn't know was going to happen yet. It was probably going to have me go west next in the story, and I didn't know. I didn't even know that yet, but I saw the weird keyhole and checked it out. Even the elements turn against us. Passage through the cape took us 4 miles west, and we soon sighted her mass 4 miles north to us. Seeing us in pursuit, she cut west 2 miles into a fog bank. With her heavy ballast, we would easily overhaul her if only for this accursed fog should lift. So we're looking at 4 west, 4 north, 2 west. Okay. This is something new, for sure, compared to the last game. Oh, I see you. You're a shiny paper. You've got secrets. What the fuck? We'll get to that in just a second, alright? We'll get to that in just a second. We have her now. The fog lifted shortly before noon, and there she was, 6 miles to the south. Rapidly, we closed her down, and she fled east 2 miles towards the cape. Now she lies north of us by just 1 mile. So, 6 south, 2 east, 1 north. But I can't, I probably need to clear the fog by doing this then, huh? Oh, it's a deck of a ship. How weird is that? Okay. I can control the... Oh my god, I can steer the ship? I can steer the ship. Okay. Oh, there it is. How weird has this gotten? This game's gotten really weird. Let's try to even it out. Don't want to go too fast, or we'll just overtake it. You're a weird game, you know that? Slow down. Nailed it. And so the fog is conquered via supernatural means. Oh, weird. Oh, weird. Okay. 6 south, 2 east, 1 north. Going in a big old circle, aren't we? Oh, well. That sure seems like the right spot. What? Is that a key? What? It's a lady. A painted figurehead. Oh, it probably goes in the ship.